What is up, y'all? This is Nathan. I'm here today because I watched a video yesterday by Dante London, and honestly, it's kind of just got me going, and it's got me kickstarted in this whole YouTube content creation journey, because in today's day and age, we're all struggling. I don't know about y'all, but I'm extra struggling. Look at Ozzy. Ozzy boy, what is that? What is that? I swear, he is my cat dog. I guess they're both my cat dog. Ozzy, chill. I'm sorry. I just started going for that. And I had to show y'all because he is such a big goober, and hopefully I can share more about him in the future here, and that this whole content creation thing takes off for me, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of exhausting myself, putting myself down, feeling like everyone else is out here making it except for me, because I'm not putting the initiative in and actually trying to do something with my time and actually chasing this YouTube content creation thing. I mean, it's been tough. Every single time I try to start something, I get discouraged or I put myself down, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm tired of getting stuck and feeling stuck and being in this whole cycle of what's the next best thing, what's the perfect strategy, what's the perfect thing that I best way to start things. And so I watched this video, and all my research has really just been pointing out to just start, just do something. Take your phone out. If you have a camera on your phone and you have the capability to sit somewhere quietly, set up a nice looking shot, and just talk to the camera for 15 to 20 minutes at the very start of your YouTube channel, which is the advice I learned from Dante, and the advice that I'm gonna pass on to y'all, because at the end of the day, this is me starting my YouTube channel. And remember, Ozzy, calm down. I know, it's a speckle, and you really want it. And that's maybe what I should be taking some advice from. If I really want something, instead of sitting there and getting myself down and wondering what's the best way to do something, I should be chasing it. And I should be starting out right here, right now, doing everything I can to make the most for my future. Because at the end of the day, all I really want is to be able to provide for my little family that I'm creating here, my future wife, my fiance, my 2 little baby doggo puppy things. And I just want to create the best life possible for them. And so hopefully you have the same aspirations that I do in wanting to make and set yourself up for the future. Because in the past, I would definitely say that I was the type of student who didn't care about school. I mean, I literally went into college for film and content creation and hoping that I could be a great director one day, but I didn't know what my path was going to be. I didn't have anything figured out. I didn't plan anything. I was just going with the flow. And here I am, sitting here at about to be 27 in a few months, feeling like I've taken one step forward, but also multiple steps backwards. And I've just been sitting here literally thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to make a YouTube channel? What am I going to talk about? How am I going to create content that aligns with that YouTube channel every single day? And then all of my YouTube content creation research, because if you're like me and your YouTube and social media algorithms have just started turning into how to make income, how to start another side hustle, how to make money, I don't even want to look at my social media anymore nowadays. Because it used to just be fun and games. It used to just be entertaining content, it used to be gaming content, stuff that I just really enjoyed. And then I started shifting. And I feel like currently shifting is it's not a bad thing. If you're shifting into growing up and being more mature and figuring out, if you have more stresses and more worries, then all I can tell you is that you're getting older and you're being more realistic. And it's hard not to get down on yourself. It's hard not to literally put yourself down all the time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to take this and keep my focus on this, but Ember is just being a goober. She's literally chasing her little ball around, distracting me. Look at her. Amber, you're such a goober. You want to play with your ball? Here, you ready? Go get it. And then she does this. All right, well, back to what I was saying. YouTube is changing, and YouTube is changing for a good reason. And hopefully it helps me out, but not only just helps me, hopefully it helps you too. I mean, the algorithm for the past, I don't know how long I've been watching YouTube, I've been sitting in the shadow realms. I've been sitting on the sidelines, looking at all these YouTubers, making content, and now growing their channel to like 1 million plus subscribers and doing what they love to do. Like, look at Jack Frags. Whenever I started first watching Jack Frags, he had no subscribers. He was literally just making content, posting his video content. Like, it wasn't crazy, intrusive, like super creative content. It was just him playing with his friends, talking about the game, enjoying his time, and then posting it. And he just was constant, and he was keeping up with his schedule and just posting. And I'm sure that if Jack Frags wants to reach out to me, I'd love to talk to him. But I'm sure that he went through his own struggles. I'm sure that he hopefully he didn't hate YouTube or hate what he was doing at any time, because like his channel grew and it blew up, and now he's literally just making whatever gaming channel content he wants, and I'm sure he makes a ton of money from all the videos that he makes. And I'm trying to follow in the steps of Mr. Beast and all these bigger YouTubers and figuring out what's the perfect formula, what's the perfect strategy. But all they're telling us is to start. You just need to make content. And once you've made one video, take what you have done and try to make it better, and make every single video better from there on. Because what I've learned is that failure is gonna be your best friend. And I've always been scared of failure. And failure has been like constantly hovering over my head. I'm sure that there's plenty of y'all who can relate, because it is scary. I mean, no one wants to fail. Everyone wants to make something that's amazing, something that will blow people out of the water. I know that I've had tons of people in my industry, because I went into film and I went to the wrong school for film. So don't follow my footsteps. Definitely, if I have any advice to give y'all, if you're in the film industry, take whatever time you have at the beginning, take any experiences, any opportunities that you have, and just keep working on projects that are gonna be in your portfolio or give you more experience and better yourself. Look at Ozzy. He's just following my little phone glimmer. Ooh. Okay. Anyways. Back to what I was saying. I can't get over these dogs. They're so funny, y'all. I need to share them more, because the world deserves to see them more and understand how cute and derpy they are, because I get to see them every single day. It feels like, hey, I'm trying to talk about how cute you are, and you're being a little obnoxious little turd, trying to jump on Ozzy and bother him. He's just having the time of his life, trying to chase his dreams. Let your papa chase his dreams. So, back to what I was saying. I was stuck in my research phase. I guess I was talking about... Hopefully I don't have to edit this too much, y'all. I'm so sorry, but editing takes way too much time for me. It's something I want to get a lot better at, but right now I just don't even feel like I have the time to sit there, because I'll sit there on an editing project and try to be a perfectionist and try to keep working on it until it's overworked and I've spent 40 plus hours on it for no freaking reason. And I don't want to do that anymore, because YouTube has changed. I can sit here, you can sit here, anyone can sit here and talk to the camera, and they can literally just share some insight upon what they've learned in their life, or how their day's going, what's going on in their days, the struggles that they've been through. You little Amber, you little cutie. And they can just sit there and take the time to share about their insights in their lives, and hopefully impact someone for the better and help them become someone that's better and learn a little bit more about something that's going on. Because at the end of the day, whenever you're first starting this, the advice that I saw was just being consistent, uploading every single day, so that you can get to that monetization point, and then from there you can actually do something with your channel. You can continue growing either that way, or you can maybe, hopefully, you're making better content at that point. But I've been personally stuck in this whole trying to figure out what's the next move. And this stuck phase has got me going in circles. Like, I'll be stuck on, oh, I want to do drop shipping, or oh, I want to try to get into TikTok shop, or maybe I'll do some print on demand thing and try to make money that way. But at the end of the day, I do feel like my passions lie within content creation. And I do feel like at the end of the day, all I really want to do is help other people and like share my insights with the world. And hopefully you feel the exact same way. And if not, hopefully you've mastered something in the time that you've spent on this earth, and you're able to share that passion and share that knowledge with someone on YouTube who it will eventually benefit. I mean, it might not benefit them tomorrow. Maybe they won't see that video tomorrow. Maybe they'll see that video in a year. But at the same time, take that time, try to start something now, join the YouTube like revolution, I want to call it, because like the algorithm is changing. Things are changing, and hopefully for the good, because all these bigger content creators in the past have had their videos keep being pushed and it's blowing up on their channels, but YouTube has finally changed their algorithm to try to help the small dudes like me, hopefully like you in the future, whenever you decide to start picking up the camera and talking to it, or whenever you start to make your own content. But they're gonna push this content, and hopefully it helps these smaller channels grow, because they want YouTube to be more successful. They want more people to be on the platform making more content, and they want to have everyone on this channel or on this like platform, because otherwise that's how they make money. They have ads at the beginning of the video, in the middle of the video, at the end of the video. You're watching this ad free because I haven't been monetized yet. Lucky you. So don't expect any ads yet because this is my first video ever, and hopefully it just inspires some other people to join my journey and like start something new. Start creating content, because what else are we gonna do? If you're working 9 to 5, or maybe you're just living paycheck to paycheck and you're tired of like stressing about money, you're tired about struggling on, am I gonna be able to pay rent? Am I gonna be able to retire one day? What am I gonna do in this day and age where everything keeps getting more expensive, but the wages don't seem to be following? Like, I haven't gotten a raise in over a year, I feel like. I know that I haven't gotten a raise in over a year, and I work my butt off at the studio that I work at, and I'm a producer there. And I do feel like I deserve more, but at the same time, it's always scary thinking like, my industry is very competitive. I'm sure all industries are getting very competitive nowadays, but it's hard to take the time when I'm working 40 plus hours a week. Like, my worst week has been over 100 hours in a week, and I'm a contract worker, so I don't even get paid overtime, y'all. Like, this is ridiculous. And I'm just feeling burnt out. Like, I don't know if y'all feel burnt out, because I'm feeling burnt out. I'm tired. Like, I wake up in the morning and sometimes I'm just like contemplating my life and trying to figure things out. But at this point, there's no point in stressing yourself out. There's no point in keep putting in like letting yourself get down, putting yourself down, and like, it is okay to be negative. It's okay to like take things in a negative aspect, but I feel like positivity has always been something that has just been a driving force in my life. And like, as I got older and like thought more about the negative things, I feel like I let that kind of get me down, like too much. It started affecting the people around me. My girlfriend noticed. She's been telling me about it. She's been saying like, why have you been so negative recently? And I feel like that's really just kind of started to open my eyes on how much self-work I need to do and how much I need to work on myself so that I can improve myself and then hopefully have a better future. Because if y'all are anything like me, which I kind of hope you're not like me, but I've been a procrastinator. I've been a time waster. Like, all I want to do is sit there and play games sometimes. But at the end of the day, unless those games are paying me to make money, which I'm hopefully going to start a gaming channel here, and hopefully that takes off as well. But at the same time, I'm tired of sitting there scrolling through TikTok and just feeling like I'm wasting my time just to like help me recoup for the next day at work and drive me through the weekend. Because at the end of the day, that stuff's not paying me right now. Like, in the past, I always had a love-hate relationship with social media, and it's been the last couple of years where I've started noticing and realizing and hearing more of like videos and content creators talking about how big social media is and the revenue that they have, or the capabilities that you can be making money off of ad revenue or social media. I mean, we all saw all these big TikTokers and all these big social medias, Vine stars. Look at Logan Paul. Like, any of these big content creators who are making it nowadays, doing, like, they honestly seem to hate doing YouTube sometimes. But at the same time, it's like one of the biggest revenues is just content creation. And we're just sitting here for the ride. Like, no, it's time to get up. It's time to start making your own content. It's time to start doing something so that we're not left in the dust, because it is now or never, I feel like. And that's always how it's been for me. I always felt like I missed the trend. I missed this. I missed that. Well, it's time to stop missing out, and it's time to start joining in. Like, I missed out on Dogecoin. I missed out on crypto. I missed out on NFTs. And like, I missed out on this YouTube content creation thing way back whenever I was like super young, and then just kept telling myself like, no, like, you're not gonna make it, it's not worth it, there's no point in putting time and effort into that. Well, like, if I'd started this 5, 6, 7 years ago, maybe I would have 1 million followers by now. Maybe I would not have 1 million followers. I probably wouldn't. But at the same time, if you're enjoying hanging out, if you're enjoying talking and like hearing some of my advice and hopefully learning something from all this, then hopefully you're gonna stick around. Hopefully you subscribe, hopefully you like this video, or maybe even just see my videos and in your feed sometime. But like, at the same time, I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of taking all these L's, and I hope that you're also tired of losing and taking all these L's, and you're feeling like it's time to start something, because it really is, y'all. So I'm gonna save some other topics for the next time I make a video, and hopefully you're gonna tune in and learn something from it and get some inspiration, and then we can drive together in this little community that I hopefully build here, and that it turns into something. Because in this day and age, I don't think that you can really make it just working at one place 9 to 5 and then sitting there and not doing anything else in your free time. Like, I feel like you're gonna have to make multiple income sources. You're gonna have to start something new, and it's time to be okay with failing. Because like, at the end of the day, if you're learning from your mistakes and you're learning from those failures, are you really failing? No, you're just taking those L's and turning them into W's, hopefully. And I hope that wasn't too cringy, but I'm gonna call it a for today. And hopefully you'll tune in next time, because I'd love to have you around, and I really would enjoy your company. Leave a comment, let me know what else you've been struggling with. Let me know if you're trying to start this new YouTube content creation journey with me. And let me know if you want, what else you'd want to see in my life, because I'm just gonna start posting content, and hopefully you're here to join it. Laters.